Hit that like button. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. Here we introduce Kayla.
Yes.
Kayla, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Really? 25. Okay, where you calling me from?
Cali.
Yeah, she looked like a hard 25. More like 35. Hard 25.
Yeah, I live in the capital. So if you know, you know.
Okay, the capital of California. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. You have any kids?
No, I have 2 cats.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I am a luxury companion.
A what, honey?
A luxury companion.
What's a luxury companion?
Basically, it's kind of like a sugar baby.
So men pay you to spend time with them?
Yes, I get paid to go on vacations, go to work events, go to dinner.
She's a professional tramp. Stop this madness right here. Let's stop. Let me stop. Why the fuck are you on here if it's the lifestyle that you like? You like the money, you like the men, you like the travel, you like the parties, you like all of that shit. Why are you on here looking for a decent man so that he can be your boyfriend? Do you honestly think a decent man is going to want to take you home and introduce you to his mama when you get on here and say you're a professional sugar baby?
And what type of men pay you to do these things?
All types of races, all types of ages. Yeah.
Do you have sex with them?
Huh?
Do you have sex with them too?
Some of them.
Okay, so just curious, what are you looking for tonight on my show?
Well, like, I would like to find my perfect match. Like, I haven't dated since I've been doing this type of work. I've been doing this type of work for about like a year, and I haven't dated since
because she's tired of getting bent over, motherfucker squirting on her back, in her hair, in her eye, and throwing money at her saying, get the fuck out. That's what she's tired of. Now, she wants you to be the nice guy and come take her out of this shitty ass life. See, you see how it ain't all that it's supposed to be cracked up to be? You see how that works?
because I feel like if it's a good guy, that's not fair to him. But like, usually out here in Cali, like, I only encounter like, am I allowed to say cuss words?
Yeah, sure.
I mostly like be encountering hood niggas, so I feel like it's not really worth me to not do the type of work and I don't tell them what I do. But so it's like, why bother getting a job if I'm just gonna encounter guys that aren't worth me getting a real job? But also too, I need to let it be known I can easily get a real job. I've had 26 jobs and I've only gotten 2.
Hold up. Did she just say she had 26 jobs? I ain't even had 26 jobs, and I'm 50 plus. What the fuck is going on here? She's full of fuckery. But where?
You're 25 and you had 26 jobs so far?
Yes.
What kind of jobs have you had?
Some have been real jobs like marketing, administrative assistant, stuff like that. Some have been little BS jobs, like, just assistant manager at retail or hotel or whatever. So I've had a lot. I get jobs really easily, but I've been on my own since I was 18, and I was just kind of always struggling. So I did.
See, here's my thing. When people say they've been on their own since they're 18, what does that usually mean? That means for a female, that means you were on some fuckery and mama and daddy wasn't trying to put up with it or hear about it. Or mama was on fuckery and you thought you could go out and do better than mama, so then you got on fuckery. Or you decided that you didn't want to hear shit about what the fuck mom was doing and you wanted to do what the fuck you wanted to do, and she said you ain't fucking in my house and told you to get out. Because normally women, mothers, don't throw their children out on the street when they know their children still need help at 18. Most mothers don't. Unless you be on fuckery and bullshit and they be like, I ain't trying to hear it. Since you grown, get the fuck out there and do what you gotta do. So she just said she's been on her own since she's 18. Tells me on fuckery at 18. Now, she done had 20-some jobs since she's been 18, which tells me she's mentally unstable somewhere. And I'm going to stand on that shit right there.
Didn't want to struggle no more. But I'm still like very educated. I have a college degree. I have a degree in marketing. I'm very well educated. It's just like I don't like to struggle. So
how you well educated but you struggling? Make it make sense to me. Seeing as how you can get jobs, you don't have a problem getting jobs. Why you ain't got no job that pays decent enough money where you're not struggling? And then you can find you a boyfriend. And then you and him can work together. Then you're not struggling. Why is it that we're not doing that?
Yeah.
So let's take it from here. So Kayla's 25. She's in California, no kids. Her job is a luxury companion. BK is sugar baby. So you're looking for a man you could be in a relationship with?
Yes. So I grew up very, very emotionally. So I know for a fact I would be the perfect wife.
She's delusional. She was raised in a traditional household. Apparently she was bucking up against the traditional household because she got kicked out at 18. Right? Are y'all following me? She was on fuckery, so she got kicked out at 18. But she's so good at this goddamn traditional shit. Is she gonna say she wanna go back to the traditional way of life? When you've been out there in the world and you ain't struggling, or you wouldn't be struggling, or you don't want to struggle? I'm confused.
Cook, I clean, I know how to treat a man well. So my goal, like my dream, I would like to find a man and we date and then we get married and then we have children, and I want to.
She on medication. Y'all better watch this shit. Some of these chicks is on fucking medication. Ain't no way this chick coming out her mouth saying this bullshit right here after telling us she been giving her pussy away for money. Now she want to be a wife. What? Wait. What?
My real estate license and then be a real estate agent / housewife.
So in this process, are you still going to be a sugar baby to other men?
Absolutely not. No way.
So you're willing to...
Because I want a good guy. I want a good man. And that's not going to be fair to a good man.
You mentioned a good guy a couple times. What kind of man are you looking for?
So, number one, I want him to be God-fearing. Believe it or not, yes, I'm sinning. The only sins I commit is drinking alcohol and having premarital sex.
I done told y'all some of these people wild on this shit right here. she just jumped straight out saying, look, I want a God-fearing man. I'm on fuckery. I'm on some bullshit. But I want him to be on the straight and narrow. Make it make sense, y'all.
But I'm all about God. So please also be about God. Just try. Just try. You don't gotta be rich, but you gotta have your own everything, because I have my own everything. And I would prefer if he didn't have children. But if he's older, then I understand, like, hey, you have children. But, like, I prefer if he didn't. Yeah. I'm not that picky. My favorite type of men are Spanish speakers, but I don't know if there's any Spanish speakers that watch your show, because I ain't never seen them on here before.
Now, Kayla.
What?
You know, sat your ass up here and told us you a luxury companion. Men pay you to be their woman, and at times you give them intimacy. Now, we ain't trying to sit here and not be judgmental and listen, but the first quality you want in your guy is God-fearing.
But I'm also... But don't you think that, like, those men are also having premarital sex?
Listen.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Where are we going? Wait a minute.
It's for each their own, and I try my hardest not to be judgmental, but it doesn't align. Like, to me, a God-fearing woman is looking for what they might consider a virtuous woman. And I don't think a God-fearing man that's looking for his virtuous wife would consider a woman who's a sugar baby who goes out with other men to be their woman for the weekend, the month, or whatever. I don't think that's the law of attraction alignment.
You know what, Kendra? I think you're absolutely right. And that's probably why, despite the fact that I'm well-spoken and educated, I haven't found my perfect match.
Why she keep saying she's well-spoken and educated? Why does she keep saying that? You're a bobblehead with a body and light skin who gets bent over for money. Stop it.
Match, because God's not going to bless me with that, because why would he? Because I'm not living that type of life. Like, I've only been focused on my faith for the last few months, because I realized, like, a few months ago that I don't want to live this life anymore because I'm getting older. So it's also new for me. So it is like a contradiction. So it's like, girl, you're saying that this is what you want, but you got to start living that life. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to struggle. But, you know, I do.
She motherfucking trolling. She motherfucking trolling. Because every sentence or two is something else that contradicts whatever the fuck she said 5 sentences before. Really? What? This is wild.
But you said you could get other jobs if you wanted other jobs.
I just feel like it's never enough.
Because I'm quite sure you're getting paid well doing what you do.
Yeah, and like, Kendra, I'm
Let
sorry.
me ask you this, on a real talk. Why couldn't you settle down with one of your professional companion, the men that are paying you? Why can't you close the deal with that person who obviously got the money that could pay you to be there one time? Or I don't know how your schedule works. I don't know if you got men in rotation, but why haven't you closed the deal with one of those men?
They be having issues. They be having a lot of issues. And who's to say, if they understand that all you have to do is like go on a website, the Sugar Baby website, and find a girl. What if he gets tired of me and then he goes on there and finds another one? You feel me? Like, that's not the type of man I want.
What are your deal breakers? We got some paid questions for you, but let me continue with mine first. What are your deal breakers?
It's okay if you have like a criminal past, but nothing as far as like.
No. I ain't going. She's on this motherfucker doing bullshit. This is what you call motherfucker on here doing bullshit. She ain't as dumb as she come across. She on here trolling. Who says this bullshit that she's starting to spout? Oh, you can have a criminal past. I don't give a fuck. She on here trolling.
Rape or murder. I can't do that. I need you to respect women.
She either, this shit is so cold, she ain't cracked a smile on no bullshit, or she's a semi. I can't tell which one. She's one of the two. Cause she ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
If you have a mom but you don't get along with her, I can't do that because that means you have mommy issues. Dealt with that in the past. I don't like that one. You have to believe in God. Maybe I was just a little naive because I didn't think it was that different from someone that dates men like regularly. I don't.
Honey, you said that you get paid like this is your job. So there's people that date men regularly. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, what's the difference because we do the same things that people do when they date for free. Like we go out, we go on vacations, and then sometimes we'll sleep together, but I just get paid. So what's the difference? Except for the fact that
if she don't know the motherfucking difference, I can't tell you. Please tell her, Kendra. She hurt my motherfucking head. Please tell her, Kendra.
Are getting my bills paid. What's the difference for a girl that dates men regularly and for free? Really?
Okay, well let's get into them. Okay, let me answer that for you. What you have to realize, and I think all women have to realize, let's say you are trying to be bought by a man, right? Your goal is here to get a guy. So you want a good guy, as you said, a God-fearing man at that. And I'm going to put this in an example of a product so women can understand, right? So it's not about, some women might agree with you. Some women might say, well, she's doing the right thing. At least she getting money, while she has sex. Like there might be women that might agree with you, but guess what? You're not here for other women. You're here for a man. And what you're telling us is you want a man to buy you. You want a man to take you off the shelf from all other men. Well, men who usually buy women, i.e. marry them, they like exclusivity. They're looking for something that they can say is their own. Nobody else has had this before. So when you come up here and you say that you are a woman for a lot of men, and now there are some men who are not interested in buying women. Those are the men that's probably gonna hit you up because they like, she my type of speed. She cute. She just wants some money, fun times. I don't gotta keep up with her. You might be perfect for a married man, to be quite honest. A married man who's probably not satisfied in his marriage, wants a weekend girl, knows he can give you some money and not have to worry about no backlash of you getting back to his wife. Now, the man that might be looking for a wife, you may be a turnoff to him because this man knows you're not exclusive.
Yeah.
So I think what you have to understand is who you're asking to buy you and the way you're selling yourself.
Can I say something really quick, Kendra?
Of course.
So I don't be like talking to too many people about this except for my homegirls. And I do want to say now I understand why that one comment said like you are wasting time. But like at the same time, you have to understand, I guess I've been living a delusion that bit. Because once you explained everything, it actually totally makes sense.
No way. You're a semi. Now get your ass the fuck up off here. Because you want some bullshit, some real serious bullshit. And we don't have time for this kind of shit. This is a serious dating show. First, you come on this motherfucker and say you give pussy away for free. They bend you over and you like it. You get your bills paid. You ain't got to work. Then you come on this motherfucker and say you're the most educated, you're smart, you're this, that, and the third. And yet and still you can't find a job within your education in order to pay for your lifestyle. You're just that dumb. Okay? And then you come on here saying, I want a God-fearing man. What God-fearing man is going to put up with a hoe as a housewife? Because I would be afraid that you would go back to being that goddamn hoe. And then fourth, you come on here and you say, I'm looking for a good man so that I can be happy and I can pay my bills and then just be a regular normal girlfriend. You're not a regular normal girlfriend. You're a former sugar baby. You're used to a certain lifestyle, okay? Because all throughout this interview, you have been complaining about paying bills, being poor, it not being enough. The average man makes 50, 60K a year. You really think that's going to be enough for you? You really think that man is going to look at you and say, yeah, let me take her home. I know that my 50, 60K is going to be enough. You're not looking for the average man. You're looking for a man of means who has a little bit more money than the average Joe, and you want to be bent over and you're going to pay for it just like that. So get your ass the fuck up off here talking about I want a regular man, because a regular man ain't going to deal with former sugar babies. Because you really a hoe.